In today's video, I'm going to share with you the secret to become a confident speaker as fast as you possibly can. And it may involve this, doing something that scares you every day, but it's going to be the shortcut to get the success that you want. So stay tuned. So in the personal development, spiritual world, I've been hearing this term get thrown around a lot, spiritual bypass. And to me, that's been described as, just not really sitting with the emotions, avoidance, saying, I never get angry, I never get upset, that you are on a different plane than everybody else. Now, that's great on that world, but in the confidence world, something I observe so many times, it's a confidence bypass. And what is a confidence bypass? Is people that have big dreams, but they're not taking the actions to earn their confidence. So let me tell you, my friends, there is only one way to become confident, and that is by earning it through courageous actions. Myself, panic attacks, anxiety for 15 years, mental hospital, 29, worked my way out of there, all through facing my fears. Now, some might say, hey, that's unhealthy, you need to rest a bit more. Totally, that's definitely a possibility, but the way to go through it is earning it. And so many people sit there and they'll be telling me about, I've read so many books on how to be confident, how to overcome public speaking fears. Look, that's going to give you a concept. That's going to give you knowledge, but it's not giving you the relevant experience. There is absolutely no substitute for relevant experience. Just like last week, I had a call with a new client, and I get on the call. It was the fastest sales call I've ever had. It was for speaking with confidence. And she's like, Lucas, I spoke to one of the people that was in your last month's workshop. I spoke with her after our training session at work, and I saw her before. She was very nervous. I saw her last month, and she was up there owning her power, owning her voice. And I asked her, what happened? What shifted for you? Because I've seen where you were before and I see where you are now, and you were a different person. And she said, hey, I did this Speak with Confidence course with this guy named Lucas. And she's like, I need to do that. And it was amazing because she saw the change, but it's the relevant experience. Now, the part that came up was that I gave her full credit. She showed up and she stepped into the discomfort. That's a thing where most people, they will avoid it. They're going to say, hey, I have one of these. Like, this can be your tool to get confident on video. Okay? There's absolutely nothing stopping you from taking this phone out and hitting record and doing a live video on Instagram, on Facebook, Snapchat, whatever you want. There's nothing stopping you except for your fears. Now, that is something that we need to address because most people are not being honest with themselves. They're going to give a lot of excuses. I'm not ready. I'm not good enough. I don't know if people are going to like what I have to say. I don't know if people are going to watch what I say. These are all your own internal fears. And until you become honest with yourself, say, my fears are stopping me from achieving my dreams or even going for it, you're not going to make the progress that you want. So it's a confidence bypass. You can't read in a book. It's not going to be ready. There's only one way, and it's straight through, my friends. So you have to sit with it. And I always feel that there's this two different sides to you. There's your fully actualized self, the potential of what you could believe. If you fully went for it, if you fully developed into who you could possibly be, and the potential you have, you see that vision. Now, that might scare you. For myself, that's something I've been working through for years, and that's what I continue to work on. It's this fear of success. You maybe relate to it, maybe you don't, but it's like, if I fully actualize all my power, what's that gonna look like? Am I ready for it? How is my life gonna change? That's a very common fear, something that I experience. But then there's the lower self, and that's the fear of where is it? Like, I'm not good enough. All these internal fears, and it's this gap, and that gap is only gonna be achieved. It's only gonna be crossed when you have the courage to go for it. And that's the thing. People look at confidence, the belief in yourself and your abilities. You can't get there until you take courageous actions daily. And that's the part that I want to reinforce. For you to become your most confident self and not have this confidence bypass where you just sit there. Because the problem with that is when you're not being honest with yourself, you're going to create excuses. You're going to create rationalizations. Oh, it's not the right time. Oh, the pieces haven't lined up for me. Oh, I haven't found my voice. How are you going to find your voice until you put yourself out there? You will not be able to. So my friends, coming into this year, that's a big piece to look into it, is to be ruthless with yourself in terms of honesty. Go, okay, the actions that I've taken have gotten me to where I am today. If you are not happy with it, it's a direct result of the actions you've been willing to take. So in order to change, you need to do something strange. Maybe it's going to require taking your phone out and doing that video that you've been afraid of. Maybe it's putting that video out there thinking that people are going to judge or not like it or they're not going to engage. It doesn't matter. It's about giving yourself the permission to get started. And so that's the big piece. Give yourself permission to get started. Whether that's on stage or on a video, earn your confidence, because that's the only way you will ever get it. The only way you will ever get it is earning it through action in the face of uncertainty. You will never have the answers. That's one of the biggest traps that my potential clients get stuck with, is they're waiting for that certainty. Oh, I want to know that everyone's going to love my video. I want to know that I'm going to look amazing. You will never know that. Until you take that action, you can't earn it. So moving into this, you want to be a confident speaker, you have to earn it through action, taken in the face of uncertainty. Embrace the uncertainty. Love the uncertainty. Go, I have no idea how this is going to go. Let me go with it. Because it's only on that journey, on that path, that you will cultivate that deep inner confidence, not the fancy shit, the external stuff, status, money, position. Never mind that stuff. That can come and go. This is that deep inner confidence that at your core, you know who you are, you know that you are high value, and you know that your message matters. So with that, my friends, take action. Never mind this confidence bypass, earn it. Earn it by going into the uncertainty and going through that discomfort, and you will walk out the most powerful version of yourself and achieve the goals that you want. So take action in the name of courage, and in that face of uncertainty, laugh at it, because that uncertainty is giving you the clarity of you becoming your most confident self.